Good morning guys and happy Wednesday. Yesterday I spent quite a while making some overnight oats recipe. I kind of basically used the Joe Wicks body coach. It is now finally ready for me to try. So as my mid-morning snack I get to have overnight oats which look amazing. I made rather more than I expected yesterday. So I've now just got it in a little ramekin because it's only supposed to be a snack size portion and it's really thick. Although I think it could do with probably being a little bit thicker. Oh, that's pretty good. I get so hungry at the moment. I just need something to eat like all the time and something I can lay my hands on quickly and easily. You might remember that about a week ago I ordered a photo book for a friend and I just had an email this morning to say that it has now been shipped. I said at the time that I wasn't sure whether the book was going to arrive first or Pip was going to arrive first. And now that the order's been shipped, we can confirm that it will definitely be with us by midnight or by the end of the day on the 5th of May. It's being shipped from the Netherlands, so I'm quite impressed that it's going to come in like 2 days. One thing I've been meaning to have a look at for a while are these baby cards. They look really cool. They're like cards for him to be photographed with once he's born, but I don't know what's in them. So I need to check because we may need to be packing some of these in the hospital bag. They're so cute. We had a set of them for Pip for me being pregnant. And they were really good, but they were mostly months. So like how far along I was and how many weeks pregnant I was. And I wasn't very good at actually taking photos, to be honest, because the photos were of me and I don't really like photos of me. These and photos of Pip. This one we don't need. Pip's a boy. This baby isn't here yet. How can he be nearly 1? That's quite scary. I don't want him to ever grow up that big. This one we'll be able to fill out, hopefully, really soon. I'm a bit concerned because Chris said he was going upstairs to tidy the study and he seems to be drilling something. Next thing that is on my list of stuff that I really want to get done before Pip comes is finishing off this silly quilt. This is a folded version, a very creased folded version of the quilt's progress so far, which is nowhere near what it's supposed to be. Today, this thing is going through here. It is going to be quilted. After that's done, it's still going to need binding, but the binding is going to involve quite a lot of crawling around on the floor, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be up to that, but at least it's going to be quilted. Right, and I need to stop procrastinating and get to work. I definitely feel a little bit strange today. Like, I'm not in any specific sort of pain, but I have a really dull ache in my lower back, and I've got a really dull ache in my front, and just generally feel a lot more uncomfortable than I've been feeling up until now. Quite excited that this might mean something. I mean, it probably means nothing. It probably means I'm 39 weeks pregnant and I'm supposed to be feeling uncomfortable. I'm kind of hoping it means that stuff's changing and progressing and hopefully he might be with us really soon. It's really difficult because I've read quite a few different websites now on what the early signs are and what you can expect and stuff like that. But because everybody is so different, it's really quite tricky to know exactly what you should be expecting. Comments down below, let me know what your first sign of labour was. I've been working on this quilt for probably about an hour or so now. I really enjoy feeling like I'm getting somewhere. I think a lot of the things I've been doing recently, I haven't actually produced anything afterwards. The closest I've got is like doing the dishes, and then after all of about 5 or 10 minutes, they're all dirty again. So it's really quite, I don't know, quite calming, I suppose, to sit down and accomplish something that's been on my to-do list and actually feel like you're getting somewhere. I think I might quilt some diagonal lines into it like this way across it, just to give it a bit more texture. Alarm's just gone off to say it's time for some tea. Now, I have a strict no coloured liquids near quilts policy. This is as close as they're gonna get. I'm just going to have a short break before I get back to the very difficult job today of finishing my quilt. I'm feeling a lot more recharged than I was expecting to. I had my cup of tea, I started watching You, Me and the Apocalypse, and then I fell asleep and missed the end. But I've had a lovely nap and put my diagonal lines on. And I have this pen, which is like kind of like, the ink disappears with exposure to air. But I hate the moment when you've got to draw on the quilt because what if this isn't the right pen? What if it's a different purple pen? Because there's no label on it. I have drawn on it. There's no going back now. First couple of stripes, a couple of lines in here. And Chris has just suggested that we go out to the shop.
Well, I'm ready.
I think
shoes on and everything. Look, shoes!
Shoes!
I can't come in there because I've got concrete on.
You've got concrete on your shoes.
Been working hard.
You have been working super hard. You should show them what you've been doing while I get ready.
Okay, but I can't come get the camera.
No, I'll bring it to you. I'll bring it to you. Here you go.
Fence panel up. That is all. Look at the state of my boots though. Absolutely covered in concrete. Good job, I was going to throw them away anyway because they're a bit trashed as it is. These can now be my work boots. It's Wobbly Wednesday, so we're going to have some salad so we can indulge with chocolate and other stuff that really shouldn't be eaten. Let's treat ourselves to some of these. Bird's a bit rude. Shit on my car. Jen has to go through the gap because she can't climb anymore. Like this.
But why would you bother climbing when there's a gap?
This has to be the healthiest looking thing I've had in a long time. And the dog is just there. I think he thinks it's the healthiest looking thing he's had in a long time too. Don't you give me those puppy dog eyes.
Shep's not been outside since Chris finished in the fence earlier. I'm letting him out now and we are going to see if he can notice that the fence has changed. Okay mate, and go outside. And the answer is no. He has no clue that the panel's changed. He didn't even seem to look over. I've been getting Braxton Hicks now for, I don't know how long, a month, maybe 2 months. It's been quite a long time. But up until the last couple of days, there's been almost no sensation with it. So I know I've been getting the contractions and because I can feel a tightening, but I can only really feel a tightening with my hand and not really internally. In the last couple of days, I've started to really be able to feel when they're happening without the use of my hands. So I get like a dull ache or there's just some sensation that I'm having one and my stomach's a bit tighter than normal. Like I said earlier on today, I've been getting these like dull aches and pains all day today. So I've had aches in my back on and off, I've had aches in my front on and off, like the bottom of my stomach's been quite achy, bottom of my bump has been quite achy. And they've been coming and going all day, not really been thinking anything of it. This evening I've now started to get like a little tiny sharp stabbing pain, again underneath my bump. I'm really hoping that this might be the start of something. Like, they're just new sensations and they're changing all the time. The hardness is definitely really hard now. I think now I would probably say that once I've had a couple of Braxton Hicks contractions, like a couple in a row or it's been for a prolonged period of time, it really feels quite achy afterwards and I can feel the exertion of having had the muscles tighten and contract, like tighten and loosen so many times. I'm starting to think that there's a possibility that we might be meeting our baby soon. Like, soon. Oh, I wish I could say tomorrow. How cool would that be?
This town